Hello everyone, this is Mohit and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Founding Lessons. In this series, I will interview people who have done well in different domains to help my audience gain from their knowledge, experience, and expertise. For the first episode, I have invited Devender Bindal. Devender is my batchmate from IIT Kharagpur. He is co-founder of TrueFan and he has featured on Forbes India 30 and the 30 list. Now, without wasting any time, we'll quickly jump over to that interview and we will meet again once that is over. Hey Devinder, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Hey, hi Mohit. How
Hey,
are you?
I'm good as well, thank you. So first of all, thanks a lot for accepting the invite and to be the first guest on the show. This series is about getting answers to our how to's, how to get into Ivy League or how to get started with entrepreneurship. And the focus of our today's session is entrepreneurship. That's why you are here. You have been on this path for over 2 years now, I think, and you were on Forbes India 30 and the 30 list. So I believe you've got a lot of experience to share with our audience, and we can learn a lot from your experience. So without further ado, I'll get started with that. So Devendra, can you briefly introduce yourself to our audience and let us know about you?
Yeah, definitely. So, as you all know, my name is Devender Bindal, and currently I am the CTO and co-founder at TrueFan. So, and little bit about my background. So, I did my graduation from IIT Kharagpur in computer science and engineering, and then after I worked in couple of companies. One of my first company was Sprinkler Solutions, where it is a like B2B SaaS based company. So B2B like business to business software as a service they provide to big clients, big 500 Fortune clients like Apple and Microsoft, these type of companies. So like Apple has like 10,000 accounts on Facebook due to regional, and they have like different social media accounts. So Sprinkler provide a unified CXM solution where a single person can operate all these things. And recently they got listed in NASDAQ as well. And so I worked there for almost 2 years. Then after I joined a company called Tower Research. Tower Research is a high frequency trading company. They do trades in like microseconds or maybe like even less, like millisecond, microsecond, at one -7 as well. Okay. And then after like me and two of my friends, we started this company called TrueFan. So while I have that tech experience, they come from consulting and financial background.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool. Can you tell us exactly what is TrueFan and how does, or why exactly TrueFan is the go-to place for fans in India?
Yeah, definitely. So TrueFan in a nutshell, what it does, it connects fans with their favorite stars. Okay. So suppose for a fan, like suppose, for example, we take Mohit. Okay. So suppose his favorite star is maybe Kareena Kapoor. So he can come to our platform TrueFan, he can download our app and he can request Kareena to give him a birthday wish on his upcoming birthday.
Mhm.
Okay. And all this can be done in just 300 rupees.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Mhm.
right now there is no other platform in India where we can connect with tier one celebrities and they are giving you a recorded wish.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So this is our unique selling point. Okay. And now what we do, we have like couple of celebrities, like we have Karina right now, Ananya, Janvi, Jacqueline.
Mhm.
Okay. And many more celebrities we are bringing. So by this year, and we will hopefully have more than like 20 celebrities, and we will have different type of wishes. So suppose if you want to say sorry to your girlfriend, you should be able to do it on our platform. You want to like maybe wish someone like Diwali, Holi, Eid,
Mhm.
Christmas, anything should be done here. So
Mhm.
this is what we want to do. And this is just like one product we have. We will like have different traction on our platform.
Mhm.
So in a nutshell, TrueFan connect fan with the celebrities, which cannot be done right now. Is not being done by any other platform in India.
Oh, yeah, that sounds really exciting. So, what was your motivation behind starting your own firm?
Okay. So actually, like uh, to be fair, like I always wanted to do it. Okay. In my college, like when I was in college, I did my like internship abroad. Okay. But I didn't like that experience. Okay. Where like a lot of people wanted to go abroad and have like that internship, and they were like, that is like the very good thing that you have. is being happening to you. But I didn't like it because like in research, when you are in research to application takes a lot of time. So when I came back, I did a startup called GR for GRE student, okay, which got escalated to like more than 50,000 people started using it. Okay. Me and on one of my friend in college, we did it. So it was basically a search engine which helps you learn words very easily. Okay, with use of images. So suppose if there is any word like aberrant means like different behavior than the group. So there will be an image which shows like 10 ants going in one direction, one ant going in other direction. So it's like retention increases if you uses like images, videos. Okay, there are like a lot of research paper based on that. So that's why I started this. Then we got like 50,000 downloads in like couple of months only. We win awards as well. Like we were like the first company to win like Samsung Innovation Award in 2014. Okay, but once we were like moving ahead, so it was not that scalable where we wanted to be. Okay, that's why joined like another company to have got more experience. Then I worked in corporate for 4 5 years, got more experience, and then started again. So that was my from starting. Like I can see people like who are doing it. Okay, and I feel like I also have that kind of capabilities, so I have to do it. That is what my motivation is.
Yeah.
And when I did it, like it went well.
Yeah, that's quite encouraging. Did it take any toll on your studies back in college? I assume it must have taken a lot of time. It must have demanded a lot of time from you. So
Correct.
were there any impacts on your studies?
So like in, to be fair, in college, like people have lot of free time on their end. It depends on them, like how they want to use it. Okay, like if I was not doing this, I may be like probably doing studying for some of the time, but I would not be studying like for total amount of time which I have invested here. Okay, so in college, like you have like lot of time, you should absolutely invest in certain areas where you can learn. Okay, and entrepreneurship is one of that. So everyone has time in college, and it's not like if you not do this, then you will ace the college. It never happens to anyone. So yeah. So to be for me, like it didn't take a toll on my studies.
Yeah, yeah. You also mentioned that you used to work for a big firm called Tower Research, which I
Correct.
believe can be a dream company for a lot of people. So it must have taken
Correct. Correct.
a lot of courage to leave Tower Research and then start a firm of your own, which we all know is a very risky thing to do. So how did you manage to muster that much courage?
So as I told you, like what I feel about entrepreneurship is like as I have read on internet and see for a lot talked with lot of seniors as well at that time. So people were saying to me, okay, if you want to live it, you can live it. There's no harm in that right now. Okay, but you must have some financial stabilities with you. Okay, where you can manage your expenses for 6 to 12 months, and then also like you should be able to commit to learning every day. Okay, like if you're leaving your job. Suppose in a job, if you are working 10 hours in entrepreneurship, you have to work more than that, maybe like 12 hours, 13 hours, 14 hours, and your work life balance will get away. Okay. So if you are working very hard, okay, as I've told you, I wanted to do it. I had the financial stability. I am open to like had like some work life imbalance. Okay. I am open to work hard. So that's why I took that opportunity. Okay, let's me start doing this for a couple of years. If it didn't work out, as I'm learning, okay, I'm learning on a daily basis. So I will be definitely be able to get a better job than my existing job. Okay. That was my motivation. And it sounded very reasonable to me at that time.
It must have been hard for you to convince your parents. How did you manage to get them on board?
Yeah, so like parents like in India, people from middle class family, they don't want your kid to like leave a stable job, right? In Tower, like they used to have parties where they invite parents as well.
Oh.
Okay. So it it becomes very they will think like why someone like wants to leave a very stable job. We are like going daily there, going, coming, weekends are off, like pay is very good. Why would someone like they think like you are gone crazy. Okay, but then when you tell them, okay, once I do this, I will be learning a lot, and there is a very good upside because I want to do it. If I am able to do it, I would be the one person in like 1,000 or 10,000. Okay, but once it happens, it will have like a very good thing for everyone. Okay, like I would be someone like they can call me someone like who has built something. Okay. So right now they feel like very proud of me, like because I have come till here, right? Because we were able to like launch our product with the celebrities, and then we were able to like got funding. Then lot of happy users are there. We see the reviews. We become very happy. So at that time it was very tough. Okay, but you have to tell them, okay, there is nothing which I cannot do because I have the IIT degree. I have this worked in this company. I am learning, so I will get that job. So once they hear that, they are say, okay, you can try it for some time, and then if it didn't work out, you have to do it. But once it works out, they will be okay with you.
Did you get any deadline from your parents that you can pursue this only for these many years, then you'll have to take a job back?
And not like that. They were like, if you're doing it, you must have thought all the things through. Okay. But you can do it. We are there with you. But do it sensibly, whatever you are doing.
Yeah, sure. Good. That makes sense. I'll probably take a tangent here. Now, on so most of us like to believe that the CXOs of these big firms or the founders of these big organizations are special people. They're born with some inborn talent. For example, it's very hard to believe that Elon Musk is a human. So, would you agree with that, or would you say that even founders are normal people, and this is something that anyone can cultivate?
Yeah, so I would say like Elon Musk is a human, like we all are human only. Okay. But the one thing like what we have is the intent. Okay. Once we have the intent, okay, I want to do this, then we do it on a daily basis. We develop perseverance. Okay. Once we develop perseverance, we got the skill, and that skills convert into talent. And once we give like enough tries, okay, then that thing become like, okay, that thing become like a skill and a talent, and that's what make a person like keep when he keeps on increasing learning these things, then they move into that path, okay, of a CXO of this thing. So I would say like it's not like they have started with it, okay, but they have developed these things over the years. Okay, maybe like for someone like me, like I was like SD3 only, right? But at that time my communication skills were not that good. Once I become like I joined this started this company, so like from morning to night I'm doing the calls only. Okay, so my people person skill has to increase. Okay, this happens with everyone. So like if you are starting, you are a CEO of a company, okay, like on a small startup, then you have to learn that skill and it will come with over time. So it's not like they are the born in talent. They learn these things along their journey of the career.
Mhm. Uh, how do you actually get started with it? Let's say I think of a beautiful idea today, and I believe, without any data with me, I believe that this is what the people are looking for. Then how do I convert that idea into reality?
Okay, so there are like lot of people like you like wanted to do it. Okay, what I would suggest here or what I have done at my time. So once you have the idea, okay, maybe you are working somewhere, right? That all those people are working somewhere when they get that idea. So you start developing that idea. Okay, because right now we are in a digital age. Any idea can be brought into life very easily. Like in 2-3 months, you can bring it into life if you are working maybe like alone or you are working with someone else as well. Okay, so one direction is you build a small team. Okay, you talk to someone else like who believes in your idea. Okay, and then you deploy it online and try to get some user. Otherwise you can like if you think it's a very small idea to implement, okay, then you can start building it, okay, and try to like actually get some customers if it is possible for you with your idea. Okay, so that is the first step. Once you start building, either you build a team, okay, 1-2 people who believe in you, then you build the product or you directly build the product. Once you have the product, start talking to people, will you buy it? Okay, if they are actually paying for it, then you can say like, okay, you got the actual thing. Because lot of time what we believe should work doesn't work actually with the customer. Okay, because we have a very different mindset right now, thinking in our life with someone else, because maybe sometimes we are not the end customer. Okay, sometimes we are the end customer, sometimes there is like different competition, there is timing, there is a market dynamics, there is a team who can do the execution. So a lot of things are there. First thing is build it, and then get the user response. Okay.
Mhm.
If you are like think it cannot be built, okay, it's a big thing, okay, then don't just simply create a sign up page or something. Okay, ask people to at least register for it. They should be like your paragraph should be catchy enough so that they can think, okay, I want to have it. If no one is interested in that, either your execution is not good or maybe the idea is not that good, data says that, then iterate on that and then go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Are there any formal programs in India right now which can help budding founders?
Yeah, I think I know of like one, two programs. So one program is Entrepreneur First. Okay. They have their cohort in Bangalore and several other cities as well. So you can apply to them. They provide, I think, decent scholarship for you to manage like for
Mhm.
3 months. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
Once you apply to them, and then they will help you like find a co-founder, help you work on the idea. They provide like very small check size as well with for
Mhm.
like your stake in the company. So
Mhm.
that is one, or I think there is a like there's a program from Bloom as well, but for that you need to have a like team and idea first. Okay, it should be working little bit.
Mhm.
Okay, so maybe you can try these two things, and there are like I think there will be couple more things as well available in the internet right now.
Sure. Uh, on the founder thing that you just mentioned, is it necessary to have a co-founder, or this is something that can be done alone? I can start a firm, and then if I manage to raise capital, can I just continue on my own, or I need to have a co-founder for sure?
So it's like someone has says this: if you want to move very fast, you have
Mhm.
to move alone. Okay,
Mhm.
if you want to go very far, you have
Mhm.
to have a like couple of people with you. Okay,
Mhm.
that is the true with the founder thing. Okay, so what I personally believe, like you must have a founder. Okay, co-founder. Why? Because that journey is very tough. Okay, with a co-founder, with funding, with like everything on your side, cracking the market is very tough versus doing it means if you do it without them, then it will become like very, very big challenge. Okay. So you must have a co-founder. Being a co-founder will say you like you are managed to convince one person who believes in your idea first. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's very good to have like one co-founder, talk to people, and founders should have like soft skills very good. Founder soft skills should be very good. They should be
Mhm.
able to communicate their ideas well.
Mhm.
They should be able to convince other people. Okay, we are doing this and it is like very valuable. Okay.
Mhm.
So you, unless the ideas is like, I'm not sure which ideas will work on a solo founder. People have done it. Okay. But for me, like 99% of the startup should have a co-founder because means like you have convinced one person right now who believes on your idea. And then because, and one more thing is like, once you start with the journey, you will get to know that ideas doesn't matter that much.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Because ideas keep on changing. You
Mhm.
start with the industry.
Mhm.
Okay. You start with industry. So suppose for us, like we started with entertainment, okay, and creator economy, overlap of these two. And then we keep on iterating. So our product is very different what we have thought in the
Mhm.
starting days only. Okay. So in the starting days, what we used to do, we used to have a quiz, okay, where people participate, like 10,000 people participated, one winner, and that winner got the exact message what they wanted from the celebrity. But those had like lot of delays because celebrity time is very limited. So now what we have done, we have that scalable model where we ask celebrity to record common names, okay, and then the common bytes, and we merge them with the technology. We tell the user same thing, okay, and then we give them the end product, okay.
Oh, nice.
So,
Mhm.
so what we started and currently what we are is very different, okay. And to make these type of iteration, you need to have a co-founder.
Mm. Makes sense. I think Amazon is also a prime example of this. They started off by selling products. Now they make most of their profit by selling services. So a major
Service.
a major change from where they started. Now, now
Correct,
let's say
correct.
let's say I have a co-founder. I have a good idea as well. How do I raise funds?
So to raise funds, like first of all, you need to first your team is done, your team check is done. If you have
Mm-hmm.
a co-founder, you can say that we are the two co-founders who have different skill sets. We can build this product, we can execute it very well. Okay, then you need to develop this idea into a website if it is like a very big idea, or into a prototype or into actual product. Okay, actual product with users is the best. Okay, if you have like few users as well using your product, like currently in this market, lot of people will fund you. Okay, and to start getting fund, you have to convince first your friends, okay, families, like we are doing this. Okay, we feel like you should invest this much. Okay, and you will get this much return later. Okay, these type also like angel investors. So you have to start with first family, then angels, and then you will go with the VC thing. Okay, get some, develop product, talk with families or angels, get some money, then build better product, go from 0 to 100 users, then go from 100 to 1,000 users, then go to VCs, then go from 1,000 to 10,000 users and upward. Okay, so this is the journey you should have. So it is not that tough right now. If you have a like product team, you can definitely raise funds.
Sure. I also believe that this path is full of thorns and success is quite scarce. How do you handle failures?
So if you are starting an entrepreneurship, that you have to deal with failures. Okay, on a daily basis, like we develop something. Okay, so suppose in like we work in a B2C. Okay, we develop 10 things. Okay, in the 10 things only 2 things will work. Okay, rest 8 things will not work, because in B2C, that pixels you have on your phone are the real estate. Okay, and some things will people will like and some things they will not like. Okay, if something they don't like, you have to keep removing them. Okay, that is kind of a failure, and the aim is to become better at this. Like right now, if you are working, like success ratio is 2/10, if it is 3/10, then it is good, then 4/10, that is good. And in investment, in like in entrepreneurship, you have to be right only once. Okay, if you are right only once with the correct idea, then all the things is done. Like you can be wrong like 99% of the time. If you are right 1% of the time, you will make a product which will like used by a lot of people, and that's how you will feel like very good about yourself.
Uh, what have been your key learnings from this entire journey?
What my key learnings are in terms of like my startup. So one of the key learning was like customer is the main thing. Okay, you have to keep talking to your customer, whatever you are building, either you are building B2B, B2C, B2B2C, anything. Okay, whether it is business to business, business to customer, business to customer, any kind set of startup you can develop, but you have to keep talking to your customers. Your customers are your main stakeholders. Okay, it is not your investors, it's not your team, it's not what you think should be. You have to keep talking to your customer. Customer is the king. Okay, and based on the customer feedback, keep iterating. Okay, second thing is like when you are trying to find the product market fit. Okay, initially once you have the idea, from the idea to the product market fit, there is a journey. Okay, for that journey you need your co-founder and you need your team as well. Okay, few people who can develop this product very fast, do the iteration. Okay, so keep this team very small. Okay, very small, I mean once you have your co-founder, you can have like 4 or 5 people like who can help you along your journey. Okay, you keep developing this product, then talk to your customers and keep iterating. Don't have a very big team. Okay, because as you say, like elephant cannot move very fast. Okay, versus if you're driving a scooty, it can take a turn very easily. Okay? So this is like the second thing. First thing is customer is the king. Second thing is be nimble, have a like a small team. Okay, third thing is your team is your asset. Okay, at wherever stage you are in. Okay, if you cannot big a like a good startup or a company if your team, if you don't treat your team as your assets. Okay, keep talking to them at a regular interval, because like once you have like 4 5 team, you will be sitting in a cabin only, right? Spend as much time as you can with your team after your customers. Okay, so these are the like 3 things I would say. My important things are customer is the king, keep your team very small, and your team is your asset.
Sure. I believe this entire session was very insightful, and I'm quite grateful to you for sparing your time. I know you must have been quite busy. So thanks again, Devinder, for appearing on the first episode of this series, and all the very best for your startup.
Thank you, Mohit, for having me here.
Yeah, sure. Cool. Bye bye.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Bye bye.
Bye.
You too.
I hope you guys liked that interview. Uh, I because this is my first YouTube video, I know I would have made a lot of mistakes. Do let me know in comment section or directly message me things that I can do better. Do like, share, and subscribe to get a notification when my next video is out, which hopefully should be soon. Till then, take care and have a great life. See you soon. Bye bye.